Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know what time it is. Avery, what time is it?
Pretty sure y'all know what time it is. And no, I ain't talking about it's 12 in the afternoon. I'm talking about it's Taylor
And we're
Swift
in our
times.
one favorite spot where there's
Yes.
always construction. Anyways, 1989 Taylor's version's finally here.
One of these days, I know you're gonna fucking go like this one of these days, and you're gonna fucking
Just go
just go
whack.
I'm gonna be like, yay!
Alright, by now you guys should know the drill.
Yeah.
We start with the normal track list, then we move on to the deluxe tracks, then we move on to the vault tracks. But of course, there is one exception with this one because of Bad Blood featuring Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor's version, obviously. So, it's gonna go the regular track list, then the deluxe, then the single with Kendrick Lamar, and then the vault tracks.
So if you hear Bad Blood twice, I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, they're kind of actually different.
Well, you're gonna hear
Certain verses are replaced with different verses.
technically you're gonna hear the version number 8 without Kendrick Lamar, and then once we hit to deluxe, you'll hear that one with Kendrick Lamar. So Kendrick Lamar fans, here you go. I feel like I'm in the middle of a fucking podcast. Why do I feel like I'm in a podcast right now?
We should actually start a podcast. That'd be cool.
You and me start a podcast. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I could just see it now. Anyways, guys,
Yeah, we're getting off topic.
let's get on with the video. First up is Welcome to New York, Taylor's version.
Good song. I remember it from back when I was a kid. I gave it a 10. 10 out of 10.
Dude, it's only been like 9 years.
Am I really that old?
Dude, we're like the same age.
Don't remind me. I know. Well, technically, you're a tad bit younger than me.
You're by a year.
Hey.
Alright, I gave it an 8 out of 10. And if you guys watch the video where we did her 5th studio album, and you compare our ratings from that video to this one, there's a possibility they're different.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, you hear it, and then if you people can't hear it, then broken.
Yes. Well, I give it an 8 out of 10. Like, I just feel like it's more, it's like higher up on the synth pop scale. Therefore, like, there's just so much more of an echo that I
I hear it.
I'm not a big fan of like when songs do like an echo, but like it's still good.
Yes, it's stupid.
What was your rating?
I gave it a 10. I went first. What are you talking about? I said my rating first.
Well, I don't have coffee in my system.
Yeah, she's off coffee. She has no coffee. So
Yeah. All right. Next up, Blank Space. 8 out of 10.
I gave it a 10 out of 10 because I like that song.
I still like it. It is still like one out of many of my favorites off the album. I think the only issue is like I had to go back and listen to it at least 3 times because there was this one part of like the second verse, I think it was, where it sounded like there was a lyric change. And I was like, wait, hang on. Why did that sound different? And I had to go back. And then I still couldn't figure it out, so I had to go back. Hopefully, though, all of the...
Trying to fucking remember her word. Oh, Lord, here we go. What word we're trying to remember today?
Well, the thing is, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, use, like, the wrong word when it's actually something completely different. I'm still waiting for all of my Taylor Swift packages to arrive in the mail. So, when that happens, I will do an unboxing vlog because there's a lot. It's like the Midnight's Era all over again, just 10 times worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's saying that with straight fucking honesty, and that's...
Well, I mean that with all due respect and love. It's just like, I did not expect all of that. And when she actually announced the drop for like it to be available for pre-order the first time, I was so mad because I was on my way back home from Tennessee, which I did do a little bit of a video, but it was kind of a bad experience. But basically, like when she announced the drop for 1989 Taylor's version and having it available for pre-order, I was asleep in a bus station waiting for 5 hours for me to leave to come back home. And I was really pissed about that. I was like... But anyways, yeah, so that'll be a whole separate video.
Yeah.
Alright. Style, 9 out of 10.
How convenient, we both rated it a 9.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Oh,
We both
yeah.
rated it a fucking 9.
I feel like this one has, again, like more of a higher level of synth pop
Yeah.
and echoes to it.
Now I see what
But
you're saying.
yeah, because if you listen to like the original one, like you can kind of tell like it does have like a little bit of an echo, but at the same time, like not as much as Taylor's version.
Yeah.
All right, one of my top 3 favorite songs off of like the regular 13 track list to start with. Out of the Woods, 9 out of 10.
I have 7. I don't like it.
I feel like it does have that echo, like I said once again. Like the entire album is more so on a higher synth pop level now than when it was when she first did it. Because like back in 2014, it's like she's just dipping her toes in to synth pop and not trying to overdo it and oversaturate anything. Whereas to re-record it, she's doing that a little bit, I feel like. Which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. All right. All you had to do was stay. Track 5, 9 out of 10.
That was a 6.
Care to explain why?
Why? I just don't like it. Too slow. Change your mind. It's just sad. It's kind
More
of
of an upbeat kind of song. I mean, the verses are a little slow, but it is a little bit more upbeat.
Yeah.
All right. This one's going to be a little controversial. Jesus
Controversial.
Christ. Controversial when he tells you his rating.
Here
Track
we
6,
go.
Shake It Off.
Fucking straight up 0, bro.
Guys, that is the first time Avery has ever given a Taylor Swift song a 0, whether it's in an OG version of the song or the new version.
And I like Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, but now that she showed me her version of it now, I don't fucking like it. She ruined it. Taylor Swift fans, don't come with me in the comments. Not my fault.
Shake It Off has never been like my favorite song off the album. It's
Mine.
probably not one that I would play on like a day-to-day basis.
I wouldn't either.
I still give it an 8 out of 10. It's just, once again, it's like that. It's a little too much of synth pop for my liking. It's definitely way too much of an echo, too.
Way too much.
Are they the same thing, though? Synth pop and echoes?
I don't fucking know.
No, I'm gonna look that up later.
Please do.
Track 7, I Wish You Would. 10 out of 10. To me, it still sounds the same,
Like it
obviously
bored.
with vocal cords. I feel like that would be, for you, that would be like your last song that you would play. Like, you would still listen to it, just...
By the way, I
Like
think
once.
we missed one of our ratings. No, mine. Look, we missed one. I just noticed it too. I just noticed it.
Why didn't you say anything?
I just noticed it. I was scrolling. I was like, oh, whatever. We'll just make up one when we get to that one.
I did not notice that.
I just did too.
Don't worry about it. I apparently missed that one on mine, too. I did play the song, though, for you, right?
Yeah.
Just a little snippet of it?
Yeah, you played a
Okay,
snippet.
okay. We'll worry about the rating when we get to it. Alright? Yeah, I Wish You Would. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 4.
You?
Sorry.
Alright, track 8, Bad Blood. This is the version without Kendrick Lamar.
That's an 8 for me.
Same. 8.
Right. I'm not a fan of Kendrick Lamar. I don't really like him. I don't.
I'm not really into rap music, but if I had to pick an artist, it would have to be either Kendrick Lamar or Drake.
I don't know.
They're both pretty good.
Travis Scott's good too. I love Travis Scott.
Isn't he a country artist?
Travis Scott. No.
Don't come for me in the comments about that, okay?
He is not a country. No, he is a rapper there, sweetheart. Travis.
Bro, you just got cringe. You just went to a whole level of cringe.
You're about to get backlash in the comments for not knowing who Travis Scott is.
Oh, sorry that I have a way different taste in music, okay? Listen, if you anytime you hear his name, like, isn't that the first thing you're gonna think of?
No.
Especially if you don't listen to his music?
No.
Now, why are you turning this into a Travis Scott? Fuck?
Travis,
Boy, don't come for me in the comments.
Travis Scott,
I
if
will
you're out
delete
there,
your
I'm
comments,
sorry.
especially if they're rude.
Oh, yeah, don't fuck with her. Don't do it.
All right, moving on. Wildest Dreams, 8 out of 10.
That's a 10 out of 10. That's a good,
It's not. I don't.
I like
really-
that song.
I just don't really I don't like it that much. Like, I will listen to it. It's just, it's too slow for me.
I mean, like the original, it did have too much echo with it. It did have too much echo.
All right, track 10. How You Get the Girl.
Now here we go. We
It appears we both forgot to give this one a rating
Yeah,
when we
we
were
had a
going through the album and listening.
little mishap here, my friends. You know what? I'm thinking of a random number off the top of my head. Just by the sound of it, I'm gonna say it too.
I'm gonna have to do a 6 because it is still a good song. It's just, like I said, we're on a higher level of synth pop now, and I'm not a big fan of synth pop.
No, you are not.
So yeah. All right. Anyways, moving on. Track 11. This Love. 9 out of 10. I still think it sounds so close to the original.
I got it a 7.
I do feel like it does have a little bit more of an echo, though. All right. Track 12, I Know Places. 9 out of 10.
We gave it both.
I feel like it still sounds the same.
It's gone. I'm
Jesus,
not
I'm
gonna.
looking like a blowfish. You notice that?
Sorry, guys. Forgive me. Yes, I am getting over getting sick.
All right. Track 13, Clean. 9 out of 10 for me.
I gave
Avery?
it a 10.
It still sounds very similar, but like I said, like, that echo, you know?
And you know the 13 was once your lucky number. What happened?
It still is.
Oh.
This past week though, it has not been working out for me. But you want to know something really weird? So not only is it the number 13 that keeps popping up
Conspiracy theories.
every single day for me, it's also the number 89 that's been popping up a lot for me.
That's part of fucking 1989. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Like, I would be cashing people out at the register, and a lot of the time, like, their change back would be like $1.89 or like 1989, which is what it was the other day.
I had someone to give me back change that was fucking exactly 69 cents. That number's been following me around. The number 69. How fucking ironic.
Gee, I wonder why. Anyway, moving on. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to the deluxe tracks now. Starting off with Wonderland, 10 out of 10.
That's a 5.
I like how
Oh,
it kind of
sorry.
is connected to Alice in Wonderland because I love Alice in Wonderland.
I don't.
Seen pretty much almost every version of it.
Can't stand it.
All right. Next up, we have You Were in Love, 10 out of 10.
That's a 9
Still
for me.
very close to the original. The only thing is, like, that echo once again. What was your rating?
9.
No.
And how do you know I'm in love? No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Jesus.
Please hear
All right. New Romantics, 10 out of 10. To me, it sounds exactly the
I
same.
gave it a 10 out of 10.
Just a little bit more synth pop to it.
All
All right. Before we move on to the vault tracks, which is what everybody is here for,
Yes.
we have Bad Blood featuring Kendrick Lamar,
7.
10.
I'm sorry.
I still think it sounds exactly the same.
I'm sorry.
Almost.
Nah. You put
Obviously, like,
Kendrick
the
in there, no.
vocals are a little bit more. All right, you guys.
You ready
Now
for the
moving
votes?
on.
Hey,
to-
we're at 13 now.
That's great. It's going to be a 13-minute video.
Oh,
All right,
no.
moving on to the belt tracks. Up first is Slut,
Literally, that's the name of the track, man.
10 out of 10.
6.
I think it's really good. It's not what I expected, and I'm sure for everybody else it's not what they expected either. But yeah. And I literally saved the first vault track as the last vault track for me to listen to because, you know, it's like save the best for last. But it turned out not to be what I had expected it to be. But that's okay, you know, it's still pretty damn good. All right, next up is Say Don't Go. A little bit on the slower side.
7.
10 out of 10. And my reasoning for that is when it gets to that one lyric in the chorus, it's fucking great. Love it. Now That We Don't Talk, 10 out of 10.
There, 5.
I really like how upbeat it is.
I'm alright with it.
Next up, Suburban Legends,
8.
10 out of 10. It's really good. I could actually see her doing a music video for that, honestly.
Knowing Taylor Swift, I won't be surprised.
Alright, guys, and the final vault track, Is It Over Now? 10 out of 10. Avery?
I gave it a 10 also.
Very upbeat, isn't it?
Very.
Alright, now, out of all of these vault tracks, what would be your number one favorite?
I had to go welcome the vault tracks.
Yes, vault tracks.
Oh, Yeah, I have to say Slut. Slut would be my top favorite out of the vaults.
My top favorite out of the vaults is totally going to be Is It Over Now.
Doesn't matter.
Love that song. That was actually the first Vault track song that I did listen to. Like I said, I wanted to save like what I had expected to be like the best one out of all for last. Got a little disappointed, but you know what? It's okay. All right. Now, if you had to pick your top 3 Vault tracks, what would they be?
Oh, jeez. Top 3.
For me, I'd have to go with Is It Over Now, Suburban Legends, and Now That We Don't Talk.
And mine would have to be Is It Over Now, Now That We Don't Talk. And some people say don't go in there, even though it's it's too slow for my liking. I like upbeat music.
Now, if we had to pick what our number 1 favorite from like the regular 13 track list, I would have to go with either Out of the Woods, Style, or All You Had to Do Was Stay. I really cannot pick.
I'm going to Welcome to New York. I like that song.
Off of the deluxe one, and I'm going to include the Kendrick Lamar version of Bad Blood in here. Which one would you pick as your top favorite off the deluxe?
I'd have to go with Wonderland. Because
I would have to go with
do that
either
one.
Wonderland or New Romantics. Like I said, like they're both really fucking good. Can't
Good
pick.
songs.
Alright, anyways, guys, let us know in the comments down below which is your favorite
Out of the top
out of
tracks,
the 3.
Yep.
The
Top
top
track,
13, then the
deluxe.
deluxe, including the Kendrick Lamar version, and then obviously the Vault tracks.
So yeah, let us know what you think.
And also comment down below what you would rate every single song on Taylor's version of 1989.
And no, don't hate on each other.
No hating in the comments.
Yeah, none of that. No hate.
Hating comments will be blocked and deleted.
Yeah, we don't deal with no hate here.
Yep. Anyways, guys, we will see you when we get the next 2 re-records or possibly a new Taylor Swift album. Who knows?
You'll have to find out in the next video.
Yep. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. And to leave a like
Comment.
and comment.
Follow us on social if you want to. Pretty sure she still puts socials in the pin box, whatever the fuck thing it's called.
Description.
Thank you.
I think you need coffee too, man.
No, I don't.
And you guys will most likely see a vlog before this video because I have a lot of life updates for you guys. So, and it is kind of weird for me to just kind of ghost you guys and then just come back and just post about 1989 Taylor's version without giving you guys life updates first.
Yeah, like what are we doing?
So,
What are we
you
doing?
will see that video before this video. But
In the
hope you
meantime,
enjoy it. And keep in mind, in our very last video, we did say that we have an announcement, but once again, we are waiting to announce that before... Actually, no,
I don't remember
I
what
need
we were going
coffee.
to... So do I. I don't
in our
remember what we
last
were
video
gonna
that we did together, which was, I think it was when we did Speak Now Taylor's version
say.
ratings. We did say that we have an announcement. We still have an announcement. And I know you guys are probably itching for that. However, you will get that announcement after we get Reputation Taylor's version, Debut Taylor's version, and if she does happen to throw in a new album before we get the rest of the re-records or after we get the re-records, then you will get the announcement.
So I know you guys are itching, so
But
hold it in.
it's coming. You know, we gotta just wait it out at this point because we're not gonna announce the announcement until we are all caught up with Taylor's versions. And if she decides to toss in a new album, then still. Alright. Bye!